Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. I want to take a quick little minute to tell you guys about 5 Minute Crypto and the Business Realm, two channels that I run both for different purposes. 5 Minute Crypto is basically just if you don't have much time in your day, but you just want to quickly know and understand what happened to crypto throughout the day, that's what this channel is going to be for. And the Business Realm is just going to be for cool little finance tips or crypto tips, like for example, how I pay no taxes on crypto almost, and some of the cool stuff. I'm going to be posting a video here once every week, and I'm going to try do this every single day. You got to comment down below though how many days you think I will be able to do that, because that's a lot of videos, right? There are no ads on both of these channels. All right, so again, it's not for the money, nothing like that. It's just for fun, and I think it's cool for everybody who's trying to get into crypto as it is growing. So just check it out. Having said that, guys, oh my days, has been a crazy day for crypto once more, and Cardano is also just rushing past everything, right? If you guys also noticed that, Cardano and Stellar are going amazing. And it's funny, those luckily are two coins that I hold quite dearly. Alright, actually, we're also giving away $100 worth of crypto if this video hits 1,500 likes within 24 hours. And also, just put down below quickly what other videos you'd like to see or what other coins you'd like to see mentioned. Like, what is your favorite coin, for example? Cardano price prediction for 2021, 2025. It's interesting to me how 2021 feels like it's far away, but we're already there. Like, when somebody's saying this, I'm like, oh, this is the future, but this is already right now, 2021. We're already there on the 5th of January. That's pretty damn crazy. But also, I don't think anybody is really in a good position to make price predictions like this. So if somebody's actually claiming that they can, it's most likely stupid. On the contrary, though, if they're just saying it's gonna go up, they're most likely right, because things are looking really, really juicy for ADA as of this point. It's just looking very nice, and I do think that we will continue on with the gains, at least to some extent. And I also sometimes get confused as to how much money it really got to back in the day, right? I think at the day I had like 600, maybe 700 Cardano, but it was at one point something dollars a pop, I believe, as well, right? It's just really crazy that it went that high up, and we weren't really too prepared for it. We weren't too prepared for it at all. We weren't prepared at all. And also how cheap it just was for the longest amount of time. We didn't capitalize on it. It's also something I'm really sad about still. But hey, that's of course what you get all the time, right? You will always have the feeling of like, oh, we should most likely have gotten in earlier. And that's also why I'm not really too eager with selling all this crypto. Here was this article that I showed earlier. There's no reason to sell. What will happen to Bitcoin and Ethereum? I do think eventually as time goes on here, they'll just be adopted in a better sense where you can just most likely spend it in every way, shape, or form. And so if you can eventually pay your taxes in crypto, the only kind of bad side to it is if it's so volatile, you might have a very negative day. You have to pay taxes, for example, or you might pay, and then a couple weeks later, the price is up so much where you're like, oh, I just kind of paid double for my taxes, or the taxman has doubled my money now. On the different end, of course, you can also have the exact opposite, which could definitely be a nice thing. Bankers fear Sweden's proposed digital currency may fundamentally change banking. There's actually way more institutions than you think that are afraid of CBDCs or of cryptocurrencies in general, as the banking system is really on a kind of verge of collapsing. So it is also important to understand that I personally do and have put up some kind of hints here and there that it could be that these guys are trying to get rid of XRP because of this afraidness or scary. Well, how do you say that in English? I do not know. Afraidness? That's not a word. Because of this, because they are afraid. Let's just put it like that. Angst. Can I use it? Let me know in the comments. So, yeah, they're being afraid for another CBDC is also the most normal thing in the world. Why? Well, a lot of these CBDCs actually would change the way that banking works, making either banks less useful or only making use of a central bank, for example, kind of getting rid of retail banks as they might not be necessary as much anymore. However, there's multiple different CBDCs with different sets of rules, different sets of goals, and as of this point, none of them are really that far into developing. These are all concepts and ideas, but as of this point, I don't think you have to worry too much about it. We'll see, all right, how far it goes. $400 million in XRP sold by the Ripple co-founder Jeff McCaleb. That's actually a huge sum of money, right? But he still, of course, has a lot in XRP, but I just was kind of bamboozled by the amount of money that he actually has sold already. $400 million. That is insane. Thousands infected by Trojan that targets crypto users on Windows, Mac, and Linux. There is a new RAT, which is a remote access Trojan, going around And basically, I'm just telling you guys, be careful because crypto is full of freaking hackers, full of people who are trying to expedite and trying to take your money away. I'm just saying, be careful with pressing links, be careful with opening documents, be careful with everybody and everything, because it's very, very difficult to find people that you can really trust in the crypto space. Even some people you've spoken to for months could actually turn out to really be after your money still. And these Trojans are just very scary in my opinion. So personally, I'm just going to recommend people to never press links if you don't have to. Never press any document if you don't have to. Try to not, just involve yourself with too many emails that you don't have to. Don't go to sketchy websites that you don't have to. Just make sure you stay safe. Just at least try to, all right? Because these things are popping up here and there more and more and more often. And also, never send anybody money if you don't know that you have to send it 100% certain. And don't, make sure you check the transaction properly, check out if it really makes a lot of sense. If you're wondering about something, join the Discord and ask around, all right? Just ask in the main chat room. Don't go DMing people because that stuff is sketchy, but also that person you're DMing could be a liar. All right, and if you DM me, there's so many people DMing me, guys. I cannot respond to everybody and just give full explanations and look everything up. So if you're just asking in the chat room, there's a good chance somebody would just come by and respond or just help out or at least try to help you search possibly because we're all in this together. In the end, all of us are crypto holders, and in the end, we're all looking for a good ROI, which is why a lot of people also give recommendations on coins, even though it's not financial advice. It's just, what they're buying, for example, which can be seen as a recommendation in some certain degree. It might help you out as well. If you have no idea what crypto to start with, they might explain what crypto is the easiest to just hold possibly or something like that. Whatever. Just check it out. Discord is down below. Then expert reveal when you should buy Bitcoin. I personally think that buying Bitcoin is always going to be an issue. Like, yeah, I should have bought it a week ago. Like, okay, I should have maybe bought it 2 years ago. I should have maybe bought it. And you can always say that. You can always say that as time goes on here. As right now, people are already saying like, oh, I should have bought it yesterday or any day because we're hitting new all-time highs, right? You'll see that happen every single day, or at least every single year. Let's just keep it at that, where people will always be saying like, I should have just bought earlier. I should have just bought earlier. Because even in 2018, there were always people saying, I should have just bought in 2016. Then it'd still be in huge amounts of profits. Same thing for 2019, 2020. You can always say like, I should have just bought in that year. I would have still been in profits. I wish I, bought a little bit earlier. And people will always say, I should have sold, yes, but it's mostly about the purchasing as the crypto keeps continuing on as time moves forward. Because you might be in a temporary loss as the price goes down, but some people who bought earlier are in perpetual profits right now, and they will always be that way, most likely at least. Because I don't think Bitcoin will ever go back to a cent, and if it does, it will most likely be the end of Bitcoin, which means another cryptocurrency will take over, or crypto has just been cracked down by some newer system or government. Then some article here was talking about Bitcoin will make you poor. Here's how to invest in 2021 to create passive income for life. Well, passive income is something I really, really value dearly, and I talk about it all the time, at least with my friends, and I used to talk it a lot on the business realm, and I used to talk about it a little bit more often on this channel too. But now I'm putting all efforts into the Growth Masters Academy, which is my other channel about Instagram and basically my day job. And I know it's a lot of channels to follow. I know, it's crazy. But it's also because, once more, this one has no ads either. It's because I want to show you guys things and I want to teach you guys stuff. And I don't know how to do it in one channel. I don't know what the best way of it would be. Again, they all have a different purpose, right? This is just for people who want to quickly get some news and go on. This is here just to give crypto tips in general, which just can perpetually stay on, hopefully. All right, this was a time where I used to do finance news, but that stuff didn't really suit me too well, as it's really a lot of work for not that much benefit, I found. So I'm not really going to do that. I'm just going to try to give you guys tips and maybe delete all these things. I do not know what I'm going to do with those. And this one is basically just my main job explained on here. And yeah, that's basically that. They have a different purpose. Coinbase exchange is down now as Bitcoin volatility heats up. It's basically always, right? If crypto do good, if altcoins go crazy and rally, Coinbase goes down. Which is why I always keep saying, don't involve yourself too much with Coinbase. Coinbase is nice as an entry, but get your coins off of there as soon as you can, because that exchange is bull. It is not good, and bull as in BS. It's just very bad with their connectivity and all their issues all the time. Binance has some, but it's very rare, and they always fix it really, really quickly, for example. So just try to look for something else if you can, because I just do not like them. But all right, that's my own opinion. Kraken users are staking more than $1 billion in crypto. Just a cool little announcement. More than $1 billion is being staked through Kraken's staking service. The crypto exchange announced on Tuesday a third of that amount is in Ether, roughly more than 300,000 Ethereum, according to a spokesperson from San Francisco-based crypto exchange. Other popular crypto on Kraken's staking service include Tezos and Polkadot. Pretty interesting to me. Leading design agency Koto is giving Polkadot a rebrand. A couple of days ago, I bought DOT, right? I told you guys about that. I used the money that I had on one exchange platform. I talked about it with you guys. Leading design agency Koto is giving Polkadot a rebrand. Koto is being paid in DOT and is following Polkadot's decentralized ethos by involving the protocol's community in key decisions, which is pretty cool, but that's also another bullish thing for Polkadot in my opinion. XRP petition to the White House hits 35,000 signatures. It's also pretty cool to see how bonded the community is. They're going to be, wait, actually, I didn't even know this one. The petition will need 100,000 signatures in total before the government is required to respond. I actually didn't know they had to respond if you get 100,000 signatures. I didn't know that. But again, check out the petition link will be down, not down below, but you can just find it. Type in XRP government petition or XRP White House. You'll find the link almost instantly. So that is that. Go sign it. It's pretty cool, in my opinion, how this is all going along. It is on petitions.whitehouse.gov. You see the link down below right there. Let's quickly see. Here we go. Here's another part of it. 35,084 to be exact. That is completely crazy. So I definitely recommend you guys to go sign it as well. Needs 64,000 signatures more. We have a couple more months, so it's definitely going to work. I think we'll get there. All right, the community is big enough. I think it can work. And last but not least, graphics cards are set to become more expensive very soon. If you want one, better get one. Oh, my head. Oh, this just broke my freaking ears. Okay, never looking back at this website. Screw that. GameSpot.com, close you. It was basically about the fact that graphics cards were going to be getting more expensive as people are going to be getting heavily into mining as time goes on here once more. So yeah, that was just quickly a little notification, but my ears got drummed for that, so it wasn't worth it. But guys, that was it for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video.